Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to jump into the Infinite Dragon Ball History event to have a look at the Master and Student Bond team. If you did not pull your own in Future Gohan, I know a lot of people did not pull for him. I literally did the ticket packs on my stream, and then I did like one 50 stone multi while I was at the gym just to YOLO. Didn't pull Gohan. I did Rainbow Android 21 finally, so that's pretty good, but yeah, I literally barely found any on my friends list, and this one is only 69%. So, as you can see, we have the physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku, who is the global only at the moment, Awakening, that gives us a 120% lead for the team. And then, of course, we have the new Gohan. In fact, let's just jump in and we'll go through the team. So, obviously, the new Future Gohan, in order to transform, he needs to have a Trunks on the team. So I wanted to make sure I brought a good rotation for him. I brought Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta to go alongside the physical Super Saiyan Blue Goku. And then we do, of course, have Tech Transforming Trunks to go alongside Future Gohan. Probably is the best available Trunks, to be fair. So, right, Gohan and Trunks are together on the next rotation. So we'll need to float them. Let me guess, everyone on this rotation has a energy based super attack. Yeah, there you go. I wanted to jump into the android stage of this. Actually, there's no point in me even doing that because he's just going to heal afterwards. Jumped into the android stage because I thought it would be appropriate to have Future Gohan fighting a bunch of androids. But yeah, unfortunately we Ki Blast super attacks to start off with. But at least the Gohan and the Trunks don't have Ki Blast based supers. So, but anyway, so in Future Gohan, if you weren't already aware, he's the Master and Student Bond, or Bond of Master and Disciple, as well as Hybrid Saiyans. He gives 3 Ki, HP and attack 170% and defense 130. So I'm definitely going to do a video where I use him as a friend to run a Hybrid Saiyans team, because that'll be very interesting. He's obviously now technically the best Hybrid Saiyans leader, since this meta is really all about seeing big attack numbers. I always prefer to run a leader with higher attack, because units are so powerful now, and these leader skills are getting so high that even with like 120%, that's more than enough. So I have to put Gohan in the middle. Even then, he still might not get a super. Alright, let's just do this then. I guess we'll give you the tech orbs, and then you can just have that. And then no super for Goku, since if he does survive, Goku will just heal him up. So let's see what he can do here first turn. So 1.3 million, that's not bad considering our friend leader is only 120%. So, nice big crit. Before he transforms, he has a support unit. So Bond of Master and Disciple category allies get 1 Ki and attack and defense 30%. So that's pretty solid whilst he is untransformed. He also gets a 100% attack and defense boost at the start of the turn. He reduces damage received by 58% when HP is 58% or less. So, don't know if we'll actually be able to get to that in during this, but okay, good. If we can just not get a super here, we can finish him off. So, let's give you those, and then give you those. Grab some HP, I guess. So yeah, his transformation is when HP is 58% or more, with an ally whose name includes Trunks, Kid and GT excluded on the team, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So that should be now, yeah. So that's why we brought a Trunks. We obviously want to see him transform. Animation's pretty cool. Now that he has become Super Saiyan Future Gohan, his super attack raises attack infinitely, so that'll be interesting as we are in a slightly longer event. He gets a guaranteed additional super when there's an android category enemy. So let's go ahead and put him in the first slot here, see if he can just take care of Jiro all by himself. So he now gets attack 100%. He reduces damage received by 58% regardless of your HP now, which is very useful. He gets Ki 1 and attack and defense 30% per Bond of Master and Disciple category ally attacking in the same turn. So obviously that is everybody on the team. So yeah, guaranteed additional super now of 2 million. So I mean, against an android enemy, especially on his own team, like the fact that you're getting guaranteed additional supers and getting a buff from the category allies is pretty good. Like, that's a pretty significant amount of damage. Oh, come on, Trunks. Couldn't get a crit? Look at that tiny sliver of health. Imagine if Whis takes him out for normal attack. There you go. So, very interesting. At least we're past all the irritating heals from our energy-based super attack, so we could just go ham with our Super Saiyan Blues here now as well. So, unfortunately for Gohan, the problem with Gohan is he came out at sort of a weird time. I mean, even on JP, people weren't super hyped for him, but like, I don't know. For me, Future Gohan has never really been that hype of a character. Like, he was only in the one special. I guess technically the future, I might be completely wrong here, but the future that he comes from in the timeline, like, Cell never became a thing because the 17 and 18 were the ones that basically destroyed the entire future. So it's obviously a Gohan who had never achieved Super Saiyan 2 against Cell, grew up to be like, I mean, they make him out to be kind of cool, but then obviously he just gets brutally murdered by the androids. Like, he's not like a lame character or anything, but I've just never really been all that hyped about him. I know some people out there really like him, but that's one thing that we see time and time again in Dokkan, is even when they make a card for a character who isn't particularly hype, even if they try and make the card really good, it's usually not enough to like drum up huge amounts of hype and to get loads of people to summon. So I'll be very intrigued if over the next few days I actually manage to see a rainbow Gohan anywhere, because like I said, literally the only two I could see on my list going into this event both had one dupe, so, and it was only those two that appeared. Normally, like the day after a banner comes out, you would expect to see a lot more than that. So, but yeah, 2.2 million. His super attack animation is pretty cool. I'm not a fan of his untransformed one, but the this transform one's pretty awesome. And then yeah, it jumps up to 2.4. So according to the wiki, yeah, it's a 30% raise each time. So obviously in a longer event like this, it's going to be able to get quite high. We obviously have the physical Trunks support unit on this rotation as well. And then yeah, you got to remember as well, like I said at the start, when we first saw him first attack, this is on a team where our other leader is only a 120% lead. So with double Future Gohans, we would potentially have gotten to, if not broken, the 3 million attack stat with him already, which isn't bad considering even though the Infinite Dragon Ball History event is one of the longer events, we're not like super far into it, so it's not like we've been going for absolutely ages and he's only just starting to hit those kind of numbers, so that is very good. But yeah, this is, especially for this team, I mean, even on Hybrid Saiyans, this is probably going to be one of the best rotations for this setup, is having this Future Gohan on rotation with this Tech Trunks. This is a very powerful rotation defensively. I'm definitely going to have to take them into Super Battle Road. I only use the Future Gohan as a friend on the Hybrid Saiyans Super Battle Road. I think that'll be really good. On rotation with this Trunks, they will be pretty ridiculous together, because neither of them will take a lot of damage, especially once once Trunks has started stacking up that defense like he has here. He's this rotation is going to be incredibly good. So yeah, even with no support now, well, no attack support on the rotation, we're back to around 2.4 million. So I do want to see one final turn with him with the physical Trunks support, because that will be the best rotation for him on this team setup. Also, I think we're getting fairly close to a Dokkan attack as well, but I suppose we don't need to get it with him. Additional super from Kawasu. They're an interesting unit to put on the team since they are in the category. They are a very good defensive support unit. So again, you can make your team very powerful defensively with some of the options on here. I'm not a huge fan of the category overall. I definitely think that one of the best things about this Future Gohan is how much of a boost he is for Hybrid Saiyans, like being the kind of leader that we've wanted for a while. Is it? Oh, okay. I think my mouse was just being weird. For some reason I thought Goku was locked in the first slot there. So, but if we... Actually, yeah, if we get those with you, and then just make sure we don't get any... Well, we can't anyway. Don't get any physical orbs for you. Hey, there we go. So just shy of a super attack. Goku here should take out 16. The Super Saiyan Blue evolution, sorry, the Super Saiyan Blue awakenings, this Goku and Vegeta are so good. Like, I know nuking based units can be inconsistent, but the kind of attack stats that we see them hit are pretty crazy. So, sadly we don't have the Whis as the oh god, I'm completely stumbling over everything here. So, we don't have the Trunks on rotation, but we still have the support from Whis. So, this should be a pretty decent attack stat that we get here for the Dokkan attack. I'm going to take a super, so let's see the damage reduction in action here. Yeah, 49k. At this point, the super attacks will start to deal quite a lot of damage to you, so I'm quite happy with that. And then we get a fairly slow Dokkan mode, lets us hit all of those nodes. So what do we get up to here? We're up to 2.6 mil, so almost 2.7. Yeah, very, very strong. Plus, of course, remember the fact that because we are fighting an Android category enemy, we get a guaranteed additional super attack. So that is pretty good. Yeah, 2.92 million with no crit. That's pretty solid. That's the other thing about Gohan as well, being an int unit, is like if you do manage to pull him, like when it comes to like int, physical, and AGL units, I'm always much more like inclined to want a dupe for them, so you actually have the ability to crit. So that makes this banner even more like unappealing, because really you want to pull at least 2 copies of the Gohan so he has the ability to crit an additional. And yeah, like I said, most people just haven't summoned on this banner at all, let alone gone in for 2 copies. So, but there you go. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty solid showing of the future Gohan, even on a team where one of the leaders is a much lower percentage leader skill. He's still able to put out some very decent numbers. So, like I said, I mean, we talked about it a little bit in the video talking about his banner and stuff. He is a very good unit. He's very decent. He's going to be really useful in a lot of the hard events. But, like, he's just not that hyper character. I don't really like his category. Like I said, Hybrid Saiyan's lead is probably one of the best things about his card. So, yeah, he's a very hit or miss unit for a lot of people, I think. So do let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of the int future Gohan? Did you bother to summon? I know some of you out there did. Shout out to Dan, who got the 2 future Gohans in 1 5-ticket pack summon from the Pilaf Trove. That is pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I guess it'll be interesting to see when he comes back on another banner in the future. Hopefully it'll be on a banner that I do want to go in on, because I would quite like to have him in my collection. But with the fact that obviously, you know, your boy over here is saving for cooler, I don't really want to be wasting any stones that I don't have to. So I am definitely skipping out on him now. All the stones I have left are going to be saved. And let's transform Trunks here and make this the last rotation of the video. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Make sure you let me know what you think of future Gohan down below in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.